Welcome to another video from DIY Daily. Got a step-by-step guide tonight to how to replace the oil filter on this 2016 Ford Kuga. It's a 2 litre diesel, this one. Just before we get into the video, if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, just click on the red subscribe button below to make sure you don't miss out on any future content. I'll put links in the description below to all the parts used and all the tools, so you can just check that at any point if you need to. Obviously we're using 2-poster ramp today. Does make the job a bit easier, but you could do it on the floor if need be with some jacks and axle stands. But we'll get it up in the air and show you what we'll do. Just before we get it up in the air, just pop the cover off the top there as well. So pop the dipstick out and just take the oil cap off ready. So it's got an under tray on this one, so we're going to have to get that off first. Just get the under tray down on this one. We've got some little 8mm at the side here. And then you've got a Torx 30 to get the back two off there. And then it's just slid in at the front there. So once the back ones and the side ones are out, we'll be able to slide that off. Right, so I've got a plastic sump on these. And just look on the bottom here, they've got a little pin there. Pull that pin back, it's just like a locking pin. And then you can twist the plug out. And then we've got the oil filter, which is just at the front there, a little metal spin on. So we'll drain the oil first and then just swap that over. We might just need the filter clamp to get it off if it's a bit tight. I'll just show you that pin. You should be able to release that pin quick as well. And just simply slide that back. It'll just be like a half turn on the sump. We might just need a pair of pliers to. It's turning fairly easy that, so we'll get the oil pan underneath it and drop the oil out. Massive job on that, but we ain't got no gloves at the minute because of the COVID-19 jobs. Might have oily hands instead. Right, so we'll leave that draining. We're going to put the new filter on. Just get a little bit of oil on your finger and just smudge it just around the seal on the filter there. Just make sure it goes on a bit better. And it just wants to be hand tight, but a good nip. Just as tight as you can get it by hand, really. Now you can just see on the sump plug, it's actually got an O-ring seal on it. And on these plastic sumps, sometimes it is ideal to change the plug each time, or at least put a new seal on it. We haven't actually got one today, so we're going to have to refit it. But I'll put a link in the description below to where you can get one from. And there'll be a part number for the oil filter as well. This one has got the metal spin-on type, but some of the earlier models have got an element which is a bit more awkward to get at. We'll just leave that draining for a few more minutes, and then we'll pop the new seal in. Just pop that in just to where you'll feel where it goes home. It just stops, and you can just slide your locking pin back in. We'll just wash that off with a bit of brake cleaner now, and then we can put some oil in it, and we'll run it up without the under tray on, just so we can check for any leaks. Yeah. Right, so we'll just get some oil in now. So this holds 5.8 litres of 0W30 fully synthetic oil. So now I've put roughly 5.8 in. We're just going to put the dipstick back in and the cap on. I'll just run it for about 10-15 seconds and just turn it off and let the oil settle for 5 minutes, and then check the level again. Right, so now we've let the oil settle for 5 minutes. I'll just check the level. I'll just show you quick on the dipstick. And just see sort of different shaded area there. That's your minimum and that's your max there. And just check that. You can just see let's try to get it on the camera there. Just shy of the max there. So that'll do just nicely. And we'll leave it at that. So that's the oil change. We'll just put the cover on. All we're going to do now is just send it back up in the air. We'll just leave it running for 5-10 minutes. Just make sure everything's sealed up and not leaking. That's oil change done. If you just check out the next video, we've just got one to reset the service light on it as well. So thanks for watching. Hope the video helped. If it did, just give it a quick thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. We'll see you next time.